Hey y'all, Diamond Ambassador April Ann here today, and I wanted to share with y'all a topic that's really important. It's actually one of the four pillars of our business, and it is duplication. So there's a lot of y'all out there who may be recruiting yourself to you recruited yourself to silver, to senior silver, now to gold, and you're saying, "Oh my goodness, I can't keep doing this." And that's right. It's going to be a lot of work if you continue to recruit yourself, right? So share that load with the others, right? Your other friends. And we'll talk about that in a second. But basically, what we want to do is we want to inspire people. We want to cast some vision. We want them to understand what could this solve for them. So the very first thing you need to do is know who you're looking for. Who are you looking to duplicate with long term, right? There's a lot of people we can help get to silver, but who are you looking to run with you, to link arms? What are they like? Do they have integrity? Are they coachable? Are they willing to grow? What are they like? And my qualities of a dream teamer are going to be different than your qualities. Um, so that's the first thing. Know who you're looking for. Next, when you are ready to cast some vision with them, the first thing you want to do is build their belief. So, how do you do that? You go ahead and share your story. Now, if you're duplicating early on and you don't have a story yet, first of all, you're a rock star. Your team's going to take off very quickly. Um, Second of all, use your sponsor story or use a tool. Don't feel like you have to be the person in charge of building their belief. You could share a diamond documentary. You could invite them on the first Tuesday night of the month where we do the vision cast Zoom where we share more about the opportunity. So just know you don't have to be the expert. You can let the tools speak for themselves. So first, build their belief. The second thing, y'all, is going to be figuring them out, figuring out how Plexus could solve a bunch of their problems. So, how do you do that? You're going to ask some good questions. You're going to ask, if your calendar were empty and your bank account were full, how would life look different? Or what would you change right now in your life if you could change anything? If you could literally wave a magic wand and say, whatever they say, and say, I want that changed. For me, y'all, 3 years ago, it would have been the $65,000 worth of debt that we were in. It would have been feeling like I literally had no time to be with my boys, feeling like I was always anxious or depressed. And obviously, Plexus has helped me with all those areas and so many other areas. But ask them, girl, if you had a magic wand and you could wave it and say the magic words, and what would you change? And sometimes, y'all, people have to think very deeply because people are feeling like they're stuck. They've lost hope. They've stopped dreaming. They're not even aware that there's other options out there. And so that's where we come into play. Ask good questions, write them down if you have to. The other thing is, if you're local, meet them in person. Stop casting vision over the phone. Tell them, hey, if you take the next Friday morning with me for an hour, I will buy your coffee. And I want to tell you why you need to be doing this Plexus thing with me and why you would take off and why this would solve so many problems for you and your husband right now. Okay, so meet them in person if you're local. The other thing is story tell, relate with them, use the feel felt found. I'm sure that there's some objections they're working through, but you need to figure them out. Ask, hey, if you were to do this thing with me, what do you think would hold you back from jumping in? And use those objections as little stepping stones and not as this big boulder that's getting in the way telling you, oh my gosh, she told me no again. They're not telling you no. First of all, get that out of your head. They're not saying no. They're literally saying, help me to understand. Help me to understand how I can be less salesy doing this. Help me to understand how I can fit this into my busy lifestyle. Help me to understand what this would do for my family, right? They literally just don't know what you know yet. And also, when you're casting vision, y'all, remove yourself from the outcome, right? And don't expect them to just say yes right away. There's always going to be more seeds that need to be planted. It's like this just layers, layering and layering. I don't even know if that makes sense. But basically, you're layering and you're just continuing to cast the vision over and over and over again. And that takes me to communicating often with them, not just about plexus, love on them. Ask them good questions about, watch their page, ask how it was at the museum the last weekend with their kids, or um, where are you headed to now with your family? I see you're traveling again. So just know, y'all, a lot of times we overcomplicate the whole duplication thing. We get in our heads. We feel like we have to say a certain thing to the certain person at a certain time. And that's just not, it's not true. You have to start somewhere. You have to be willing to fail forward. You have to be willing to feel uncomfortable. Now, if you're looking to attract the right kind of people, they're typically higher than your lid, which means they make you nervous to reach out to them. Completely normal, y'all. That is a good thing. But then from there, you have to take action. You have to actually reach out to them. You have to present this beautiful gift that people get to choose if they want to unwrap or not. But don't give up on them if they have objections or if they're quiet for a bit or if they say the timing is off. You just keep layering and following up and continuing to inspire them. Once people are inspired, y'all, that's usually when they'll take action. So if they have not taken action yet, they probably just haven't been inspired. And there's a lot of different ways that you can inspire them. You don't have to be the person to be the expert. Let the tools do the talking, let the tools do the sharing. So I hope this helps. The other key thing is, y'all, when they do say they are ready to go, they're ready to run, or they're ready to allow you to help them make some extra income, hold them accountable. Hold them accountable because it's important that we watch their feet and make sure it matches their mouth. And what your job is to help them to be successful, but you're not in charge of their success. Did you catch that? So you're not in charge of their success, but you are going to help them be successful. And then from there, it really is up to them. If you've given them the tools, the support, you've casted the vision, you've helped to up their belief, from there, it's their turn to take some action and your turn to hold them accountable, connect with them, give them those realistic expectations, and keep them moving forward. So I hope this helps, and I hope y'all have a great day.